Okay, my name's Jeff, and welcome to Tales from the Betting Shop. Today I'm going to be talking about Mad Miles. Now, this guy was very, very bizarre. Very bizarre. He would come in each day, and he'd have a different work uniform on. Like, one day he would have Tesco's, the next day it'd be Royal Mail. Then he would be saying that he's going round staying in travel lodges and doing work and costing him thousands of pounds on like hotel rooms and things. And I don't know what job he did. I don't think he had a job, to be fair. He was about 50 years old. Kind of spoke quite well. He was like a posh down and out, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? But anyway, it was his birthday. And he came into the shop stinking of like cigarettes, like vodka, whiskey, that kind of smell in his breath when he spoke. You know, you could feel the smell of the alcohol on your face, you know. And well, yeah, so basically it was his birthday. And for his birthday, he thought he'd treat himself by buying loads and loads of drugs. He said he had Coke, Ketamine, Meow Meow, and Mercy Percy. Not sure what Mercy Percy was. I don't think he did. I think it was one of those legal highs. Anyway, so he's like this. Oh yeah, so it was my birthday, and I got loads of drugs, and I texted my mate Sloppy Sandra. I mean, Sloppy Sandra, you know. What a lovely name, you know. What a catch, you know. And basically, Sloppy Sandra said if I gave her half the drugs, she would give me a birthday nosher. You know, fair enough. I mean, who doesn't want a birthday nosher? So yeah, he's telling me the story. Him and Sloppy Sandra started doing loads of drugs off a DVD case of Mamma Mia. Okay, classy. What an image. And he said that he looked up and the police were walking towards him. So basically, I shoved the cocaine up my arse and jumped in the Thames. I weren't happy when he told me about jumping in the Thames, because that is really dangerous. That's how people die, you know. You read about it all the time. People just fall in the River Thames and die, you know. And he's just telling me he's just jumped in it. So I had a bit of a go at him. And he was like, I know that. I know you don't jump in the Thames. I'm not a baby. You know, I'm like, okay, calm down. So this, I'm not even sure all the story is true. But he was like, well, I swam across to some posh island. Now, it is true, there is posh little islands in the Thames. So, yeah. So I swam across, and there was like some bloke smashing some bird over a kitchen worktop table. I was like, okay. And then he said, she started screaming at me. And he wasn't happy. I think it was a hooker. It was definitely a hooker. And then he said, I was just standing there cold, and I was like, you got any clothes? And the guy gave me all these posh clothes, like Ralph Lauren, Gucci. And to be fair, he did have a bag full of posh clothes, you know. And I did think, okay, maybe this is true. It's possible, you know. This guy's mad. He's a mad man. So his stories might be true. And then he was like, oh, do you want to buy some, Jeff? Do you want to look at good stuff? I was like, I don't want to buy that. Come on, buy the stuff. I was like, no. Come on, buy the stuff. And I said, no, it's cheap tat. And he was like, you don't know good stuff. And I said, look, mate, are you going to put a bet on, or you're going to stand there like a nutcase? And he was like, oh, you've ruined my birthday. And then he kind of just fucked off. So, well, that was Mad Miles's birthday. I mean, great stuff, and I had to hear all about it. And the next day, when he came in, when I was working, he tried to tell me the story again, and I was like, mate, you've already told me this. But that was a tale from the betting shop. Thanks for listening. This was Jeff.